All right, let's go over how to print into the console. This is working now. Last week when I did this, there was a little error on the server side and I reported it. It's been resolved, so now it works. So in this program, I decided I needed to do some diagnostics. So what I'm going to do is add in some print statements and some carriage returns or next line commands so that I can gather some information as the robot is running. Actually, I've decided that this would actually make a nice function. Just have it print this information and drop it all over here. Okay, so let's take a look at what I've done. So when it calls this function firstPuck, the first thing it's going to do is print a location. And if you look at print location, it says it's going to print time, the timer in seconds, and x equals, and the position of x in millimeters, and y equals the position of y in millimeters, and then it's going to set the cursor to the next row. This will appear in the print console here. So let's take a look and see what this does. So if you look, let's finish talking about the program. And also in this block, it's going to drive. It's going to pick up the little. It's going to do some stuff and come back, and it should be close to the location that it started. So I'm going to check that again. So let's watch the print output as we run this program. And you'll see that down here. So let's hit play. And it printed that I left a space out here. So you can see it dropped a couple of okay, so you can see right here that the Y position is, I would expect it to be about 800, and it's declining. It's in the wrong place. It's off about 17 counts or so every time that little function runs. So that gives me some tools to go through and adjust my location settings. But do you see how this is useful? What I need to do is go edit this one and add another space here so that I can, or a separator. Let's do that. We'll put a separator there so that it looks clear. And try it again. So instead of the word and, we're going to put an upright or something like that. Could use commonly a semicolon is used. And right here, we'll put an upright here. And that should give us a little bit of separation. So let's try running this again. Show the console. And we're going to clear this, reload it, and run it. So you see at the starting time, it started at -800, -800. And then when it finishes the first round, it's at 7 seconds and -798 and 800. So do you see how the uprights help you understand what you're reading? So that's just a real quick demonstration of how to use the print settings to help you troubleshoot and understand what your program is doing as you write it. So this is something interesting to use for future projects.